Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's story is a mix of hilarious, heartwarming, and honestly, a little bit inspiring too. We're talking about a wild moment that started with a single Instagram post, blew up the internet, and somehow ended up making everybody fall even harder for not just one, but two beloved stars, Jang and Eunwoo from ASTRO. Let's jump right in. The story takes us back to November 27th, 2024. It was just another normal day. People scrolling through Instagram, celebrities posting their usual stuff, and then, boom! Out of nowhere, Jang dropped a bomb on his feed. He uploaded a photo that had everyone, and I mean everyone, doing a double take. Gone was the casual, goofy, variety show Jang we all knew and loved. In his place was this polished, jawline-sharpened, skin-glowing, fashionably dressed man who honestly looked ready to walk straight into a K-drama set. And the internet absolutely lost its mind. People were flooding the comment section within minutes. Who is this and what have you done with Jang? Is this AI? Deepfake? Bro, drop your skincare routine immediately. It was chaos, in the best, funniest way possible. Some were joking he must have downloaded a new face. Others were half serious, genuinely wondering if he had gone under the knife or if this was some next-level filter magic. I mean, honestly, in today's tech world, anything's possible. One minute you're using a cute dog filter, the next minute you accidentally turn yourself into a Disney prince. But the real kicker? Some fans started comparing him to Eunwoo. Yup, Eunwoo. And that's when things got out of control. For those who might be living under a rock, Eunwoo is like the gold standard when it comes to visuals in Korea. He's that guy who even your grandma would recognize and say, now that's a handsome young man. From his early days in ASTRO to leading roles in dramas like True Beauty, Eunwoo had built a whole reputation not just on his good looks, but also on his charm, talent, and wholesome image. Being compared to him? For most people, it would have been the ultimate compliment. But Jang, being the absolute legend he is, didn't just bask in the praise. A few hours later, he posted again. And guys, it was hilarious. He shared another photo, this time even funnier, and captioned it with this super humble and funny message. He said, "Wow, the response is hotter than I expected. Thank you for the reactions like, were you hacked? Is this AI? Is this deepfake? What did you get done? But comparing me to Eunwoo, that's disrespectful to him. I'm sorry, but please stop making those comparisons." Like, what an absolute king move. Self-deprecating humor? Check. Protecting Eunwoo's honor? Check. Winning everyone's hearts all over again? Triple check. The comments exploded even more after that. People were like, Jang for president. Protect this man at all costs. Honestly, he's handsome in his own way. Period. And honestly, that's what makes the Korean entertainment world so special sometimes. You get these genuine moments of humility and humor that just make you feel warm inside. But while we're at it, can we just take a moment to properly appreciate Eunwoo's journey too? Because getting compared to Eunwoo isn't just about visuals. It's about the entire legacy he's built over the years. Let's rewind a bit. Back to before ASTRO even debuted. Little baby Eunwoo, whose real name is Lee Dong-min by the way, wasn't actually aiming to be a K-pop idol at first. He was your classic all-around good kid. Good grades, good manners, good looks, like disgustingly perfect in every way. He went to Surrey Middle School and Surrey High School, and even back then, people would whisper about that insanely good-looking kid. Imagine being his classmate. Like, you're trying to focus on your math test, but there's literal perfection sitting 2 rows over. Eventually, a scout from Fantagio spotted him at a school event. They basically said, "Hey, you're ridiculously handsome. Want to be a star?" And the rest was history. Eunwoo entered the grueling world of trainee life. And it wasn't smooth sailing just because he was pretty. He had to work hard, really hard, especially in dancing. He even admitted in interviews that he struggled a lot at first and felt pressured because people only focused on his looks. But if there's one thing about Eunwoo, it's that he's not a quitter. He kept pushing himself, improving his vocals, his stage presence, his acting skills. He wanted people to see him as a real artist, not just a face genius. Fast forward to ASTRO's debut in 2016, and Eun-woo immediately caught the spotlight. And not just in Korea. Fans internationally were falling head over heels too. But he didn't stop there. He made his acting debut and started choosing roles that allowed him to break free from the flower boy image. Whether it was playing the cold but sweet Do Kyung-suk in My ID is Gangnam Beauty, or the misunderstood prince in Rookie Historian Gu Hae-ryung, he showed range. And then, of course, came True Beauty. That drama was a whole cultural moment. People weren't just watching for the romance. They were watching to see Eun-woo in high school uniforms again, living his best handsome life. But the best part about Eun-woo? He stayed grounded through it all. Fans who met him at fan signs said he always listened carefully, made eye contact, smiled warmly. No diva behavior, no I'm too famous for this attitude. Just pure, genuine kindness. Even when he became one of the most sought-after CF models, even when he starred alongside legendary actors, even when his dramas hit crazy viewership numbers, he stayed humble. And now, in 2025, he's basically a living legend. He's leading dramas, modeling for global luxury brands, doing charity work, mentoring younger idols, and somehow still finding time to post goofy selfies on Instagram. Honestly, it's no wonder that when Chang Sung-gyu joked about looking like him, people immediately knew it was said out of pure respect and admiration. Because Eun-woo isn't just a pretty face. He's someone who earned every bit of his success through hard work, resilience, and a heart of gold. And seeing a beloved entertainer like Chang Sung-gyu acknowledge that, even in a funny way, was honestly super heartwarming. It was like one big love letter to the industry. One giant reminder that behind the polished Instagram posts and viral photos, there are real people who worked incredibly hard to get where they are. And sometimes, they're just out here making us laugh, making us feel good, and reminding us not to take life too seriously. So shout out to Chang Sung-gyu for being the relatable king we didn't know we needed, and shout out to Eun-woo for being the literal standard of excellence, not just in visuals, but in vibes too. Anyway, that's it for today's video. What did you guys think about the whole Chang Sung-gyu x Eun-woo saga? Was it the best thing you saw on the internet too? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. If you had fun, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends. I'll see you guys in the next one.